Yo, 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 OG Talk, James Almonte, how you?
Angel Sosa, welcome to the next show.
Let's get it. So, man,
Yeah,
we on it, huh? We got China balloons.
yeah, they're talking about there might be possible. They might be using that kind of like as a way to do an attack, like EMP attack.
Yeah.
So that I guess they're saying they're probably using that as a way to see how long it takes for it to be detected.
It's wild, man, because I heard that it was China balloons, then they shot down some shit that looked like aliens and
Yeah,
shit.
they said
It's all
that too.
kind of wild, all kinds
That
of
was
wild
in
shit.
Alaska too. They're saying
Yeah.
there's a lot of thing going on over there with that. They're not even really talking about it much.
No.
So I don't know what's the deal with that, but that's one thing. Then we got the train derailment
Word.
and that fucking fiasco. That you know what I'm saying? Like they set this thing on fire, right? To get rid of the chemicals of
Yep.
Now this shit is like killing all kind of shit. Like the whole area is like contaminated right now. Air, water, everything. Fishes are plopping up dead out of the water.
When I think about the fucking trains, man, it doesn't make any sense. Cause it's like we're rocking with technology from like the 40s and 50s, like damn near 100 years old, 80 years old. This technology that we have in our rail system. When you go to Japan, they got monorails.
Yeah.
This dude, fucking Elon Musk, is talking about having a train that can fucking like a boom tube type shit that can just
Yeah.
shoot you
Yup.
across the country. So we got this all this technology, and we've never invested. We're supposed to be the richest. Well, we're supposed to be the richest country on the planet, right? And we invested nothing into our infrastructure in the last 100 years. We just let the shit just fucking. It's almost like they were working towards this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's embarrassing. At this
It
point.
is embarrassing,
You know what I
man.
mean? We got the Biden denied FEMA assistance to West Palestine, Ohio.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Then Trump said he was going to go visit to see what he could do.
Yep.
As soon as he said that, boom, FEMA reinstated the assistance.
As soon as he said he was gonna go over
You
there,
know why? They look at us like, yo, that's a
political play.
thing,
It's
you
a
know what I'm
political.
saying?
It
Like,
becomes
yo,
a political
he's
play,
gonna
man. They
position
don't want.
himself.
They don't want. Even though I think it's a done deal, I think a lot of people are gonna vote end up voting for. If he runs again, a lot of people gonna vote for him,
Oh
man.
man, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that are like mentally retarded, bro. There's people still talking about this guy's doing a good job. He just turned himself into a hospital for some shit.
Yeah.
He's not feeling good. And people still like, oh, you know, stay strong. You're doing a great job.
The clone is gonna come
I'm
in.
like, whose world are we in, bro?
The clone is gonna come
No,
in,
that's
bro.
already the clone.
Yeah.
He's already a clone.
that's Biden 3.0 right
that dude's
there.
Pinocchio. B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's a puppet, bro. He's a
He
puppeteer.
is.
You know what I
Fact.
mean? Then we got what's going on with the egg shortage,
Yeah.
which people found out, you know what I mean, that it's actually the food that's not
I mean, we're just gonna grow our own food, bro. Like people are just gonna grow their own food. People gonna catch a hip to the game. At the end of the day, it's spreading the word and knowledge that's gonna get us out of this shit. Like the
Right.
people that know, they're gonna take precautions because they can't stop. They can't stop ingenuity, man. If
you can't stop the rain.
Nah, it can't stop. The Remember C. Elliott?
It's like, yo, so it's like, nah, it's just, man, it's crazy, man. It's like, there's a lot of things going on, man. We're getting hit from every angle. I just be thinking, I'm like, damn, man, like, how much more before people actually, like, revolt?
They're not gonna revolt, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
not
it's
gonna
like, yo,
revolt.
like, I was talking last night, and I was
Yeah.
telling, I can't remember who I was talking to, and I was saying, I'm like, yo, you know, when Hitler took power, when Hitler took control, the first thing he did was contaminate the water with fluoride.
Yeah.
To dumb people down, right? Make them more docile,
Yep.
right? Then he took the guns away.
Yep.
Disarmed the citizens, right? Then after that was total control, right? So
Yeah.
people didn't revolt. You know what I mean? So like other countries came in, and there was a couple of people,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was like, nah, hell nah, we beefing.
Right.
But in all reality, like it was just a complete handover of power that they did.
We're gonna see a lot of that in like the biggest cities. The rural areas definitely is not gonna comply when you go out to like Nebraska and shit like that, you know, going to like the middle countries where people like it's harder for the government to like get to, those people are definitely not gonna comply. I see our National Guard and our military just, I feel like that shit is just gonna fall apart. You're gonna see some rogue commands just fucking doing their own thing, bro.
I mean, we, you know, everything. I mean, everything. You know, the only thing I could say is like it's like everything else, man. There's always like divine intervention, like, you know what I mean? Good
Yeah.
versus evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So you just gotta stick to your guns and prepare, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what we've been doing since we started this podcast.
Yep.
Is telling people to prepare, get their stuff right.
The biggest thing though is if there is an EMP attack or some sort of solar flare or something like that, we're gonna need fucking those landlines again. We're gonna need to fucking bust out those old rotary phones and shit, and fucking, cause we're gonna be communicating off of that shit. But that shit'll come back. There's somebody right now that knows how to fuck with all of that shit. There's an old dude right now that has all that
There's a
shit.
thing they were talking about. I was watching it. I was researching into that too as well. They sell like these bags, anti-EMP bags. So you
Okay.
can put like inverters and shit in there
Okay.
to keep them, you know, running. Laptops and all that shit is gonna be pretty much useless.
Yeah, done.
because
Done.
There's no internet. You know.
Cell
what I mean? So
phone's gonna be done.
unless you do like what I do, I download every video I watch that I find interesting. I download it onto a hard drive.
Gotcha.
So I could put it on my, let's say, my laptop, and if I'm in some place rural, all I need to get is some energy to turn my laptop open. I will learn how to do something.
Right.
I'll figure out how to do something. You know what I mean? So I've been doing that for a while. I got like multiple hard drives full of shit.
Gotcha.
So I'm about to order the bags, because, I mean, who knows if that's even going to work. You dig what I'm saying? But at this point, like, it's just trial and error, man. If it works,
Yo,
good.
man.
If it doesn't, then fuck it.
I honestly almost want this shit to hit, man, because like we'll go back to the 80s, bro. It'll be all right.
80s. We're gonna go further than the 80s.
We're gonna go back to the 80s,
Niggas gonna be
bro.
out here churning butter, nigga. So it's like, yo, so it's crazy, man. We got, oh, by the way, Biden, he was deemed competent to run.
He's competent, really?
Yeah, medical.
Fucking weekend at
yeah,
Bernie's.
That
That dude
is
is.
competent to run for president.
That's
again.
Biden 3.0 though, man. That's the clone. He's in the
Oh my
hospital
God,
right
this
now.
shit is- This
Fucking.
shit is crazy.
They just exchanged him and shit.
Oh my, this shit is nuts, yo.
That is, we live in some wild time. I always say that shit. We live in some crazy, crazy time. We got a jokester as a president. I mean, Trump is a jokester too, but at least he like at least other countries feared him.
Yeah, no,
They
he
knew
was
he was
taking
a nut.
care. He was taking care of business. He
know what
was
I
a
mean?
businessman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It goes back to the whole idea. This country's a corporation, bro. It's not a country. This is a corporation.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know what I'm saying? That's why niggas got Social Security. That's why we're in the stock market. Our Social Security's in the stock market. We're
a
part of
fact.
the corporation. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So, in order for you to run a corporation, you got to be a boss.
And there was a merger. That's why they issued out the new Real ID with a whole different number. So something happened. They bought out the old corporation. That shit is getting dissolved, and there's gonna be some new
So
shit.
before it was based with the royal family.
Right.
It was like a deal with the royal family and shit. Like if there was a, I'm gonna tell you the name right now because I wrote it down. It's Sestui que Quevies, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the treaty. That was the treaty. That's why niggas have birth certificates.
It's wild, bro.
So it's like it's like when you buy a car, you get a title, right?
Yep.
That's your title.
Same thing.
Social Security is your fucking, you know what I'm saying? Your patent,
It's bugged
like a
out.
product.
Yeah,
know
your
what I'm
product.
saying?
You didn't even know
That shit
that.
knows everything. They know all your history, like where you work, where you live, what cell phone.
So they
you got,
track you,
everything, 'cause
yeah.
everything you got to use your credit, your social for.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why, like people say, like you wanna steer away from using your personals. That's why people tip, like a lot of these dudes, these gurus, tell you like, yo, open up a business.
And do everything under the
Put
business.
everything under your business. Boom.
Yep.
That way, everything is protected. Two is untraceable to you.
Listen, that's what I did. I opened up a business. I incorporated in a different state, and I have a registered agent in that state, and all the fucking mail for that business goes to that registered agent, and they forward the shit back to me. My shit is like, you don't even know the fuck that business is.
Listen, it's funny. I applied for a couple of credit cards. I got approved for them.
Right.
I ordered this credit card called X1, Divvy, X1 Divvy, and U.S. Bank, business account, right?
Right.
So I got approved for it. Now I'm just waiting for the car. So I think the 27th is coming in, Monday the 27th. So I started doing some research, right? So I'm like, yo, how can I, you know what I mean, mess with it? You know what I mean? Like, how can I run some plays with it? So I ended up getting a Stripe account. I'm paying for a Stripe account. I'm also doing a ADP account.
Okay.
For payroll.
Yep.
When you apply for credit cards, they ask for proof of your payroll, your money.
Right.
If you got a company with ADP, you essentially make your payroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I say I make $120,000 a year,
yeah,
I make $120,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the game. The play is like, yo, you make your payrolls for your own company, you as an employee of your own company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then boom, you get a proof of the credit. Now you got 50, 80 stacks that you can play with because it's business. So you can take the money out.
Just like that, you created the money out of nowhere.
So it's funny because essentially what you do is you create your own payroll. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I applied for Shell gas card.
Yep.
Right. It's a credit card, but it's for gas. And there was like, how many cars does your company have? I put 3. Boom. What's the name of the drivers? That's the name of the cars, and then they'll have the business name, whatever. I say I think it's like 6 cents a gallon, and then after a certain amount of spend, then it goes up to like 10 cents, and then it keeps going up like that, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. I just want something to report. I mean, I'm going to use gas regardless. I use gas all the fucking time.
Of course.
So why not put that shit in there where it could report to my business as well? And I got 30 days to pay for it.
Right.
So I was like, that's a good move. So I was like, I applied for Shell. But then I was thinking, I'm like, yo, I could just, the next credit card I apply now, I'm fucking going to sign up with ADP and put my payroll under that. Because what I'm going to do is.
Pay the payroll from the credit card, you mean?
Well, I could do that too. I could pay the credit, I could pay myself with a credit card. I could pay everybody in the company through the credit card.
Through the credit card, right? And then you just pay
points and all that shit. And I just got to pay it back. You know what I'm saying? But what I was thinking of, I'm thinking of switching my company to an S corp. Not now, because I'm probably gonna start doing those things I was telling you, the center caps.
Yeah.
Once I start doing that and I start generating money, then I'm gonna just go straight start putting money into the bank, right? So like I was telling you, you want to have three bank accounts in one.
Right.
So you got a savings. So this is where you put money aside. Then you have your expenses.
Pay bills. Someone to pay bills.
And shit like that. And then the other one was
to pay the
checking. Yeah. So you go so you can pay your vendors with it.
Okay.
So you have a paper trail of what you paid your vendors.
Okay.
Okay. Some vendors are going to be through credit, so that's why you got your expense account. Or expense accounts would be like, let's say you fucking went to a store and they don't take checks. You don't have a rapport with them, so they're not gonna take your check. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's very rare for companies to even deal with checks.
Yeah, nowadays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but if you have an account with a company and you already have built a relationship where they have all your company information, they have your EIN number, they have all the information, you've been dealing with them for a while, you could pay with a check.
Right.
Like ledgers, like a ledger check or whatever. So that's essentially with those 3 accounts, what you're gonna do. So I've been fucking up on that shit.
Yeah, because it's like hard to keep up with.
I be throwing money into my personal with my business.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna this year I'm gonna start doing my shit legit, like doing my shit by the book.
Right.
I'm also gonna get an accountant. Some guy just do everything for me. All right, be like, look, here's the papers, do everything.
That's what it is. You got to have somebody that sets everything up for you.
It's hard because sometimes it's just like convenient. Like I could just let me just throw some money in this shit to pay off whatever I bought and that. And you don't think about like, yo, you fucking your whole paperwork is all fucked up.
Now the credit report, the credit fixing shit. Now is that its own separate company?
I'm gonna do a separate company for that. This is gonna be because what I got right now is a machining company.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm making parts for cars and shit like that and motorcycles. So that's gonna be one company. Then I'm doing another one. It's gonna be called Sosa Enterprises. Because that's another thing. The name of your company, if you make it the most bland, the better it is for funding.
Yeah, like some shit that's like not associated with you.
If let's say you put, you know, whatever consultations,
Yeah.
you get better funding. Because it's if you put something like real estate is a high risk business.
Yeah.
Trucking is a high risk business.
Yeah.
So they tell you don't put, you know,
Something trucking. Yeah.
or this whatever. Just make it bland.
Yeah.
Because you could always say it's something else.
And listen, you just do it as a DBA too. Do it because you could have a company and then just have a DBA for like whatever you want to. You could have mad DBAs on the one company.
Yeah, exactly. So so the S corp that I'm gonna make is gonna be called Sosa Enterprises.
Right.
But on the Sosa Enterprises is gonna be my AGM Customs and all these other little companies and shit that I'm gonna be throwing out. So because essentially whatever, let's say, okay, I'm building credit on my business right now, right? I already know the blueprint to how to establish business on my business. It gotta be 2 years.
Yep.
Right? So now what I do is I'll grab that, I'll get another LLC and just let it sit for 2 years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'll put it on business credit, boom, pay $11.99 for 2 years.
Yeah.
Then boom, in 2 years my business will be up. I'm gonna make one for each of my daughters.
There you
Because
go.
by the time they get to fucking 25, 30 years old, that shit got already mad years accumulated.
Right.
So it looks like, yo, this nigga been in business for 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They get boom website. I just bought a domain. I got my business phone number.
There you go.
I got the business phone. I've been had the business phone number, but like I put my shit under the 411 search.
Yep.
So now you could search, boom, and my company comes up.
Yeah.
That's important because the lenders look for that to see if you
Right.
actually listed. So these are the things that you want to do because even if your business not generating any money, it looks like it's generating.
Right.
Or it looks legit, like yo, nah, this nigga's on some real shit with it. He's paying to get a phone. He's got a website. He got this. He got that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, there's a company called UENI. They make websites.
Okay.
$199 for life. That's it.
$199 and you have it for you have it for life?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Where they fucking you could call if you got a problem. They explain to you how to fix it. They teach you how to use.
Oh, so basically they just
build
set it
the
up
website.
and then you gotta fuck with it.
Yeah. But you have lifetime support with them.
Okay.
So it's awesome, bro. So I'm like, yo, I'll get a website, boom. Put it like, I'm gonna take some pictures of some shit, of the machining or whatever, some parts, boom, and just boom, put on, and I can sell from that site.
That's what I mean. That's the next step. I just incorporated. I'm not even gonna say what state because I don't want nobody looking my shit up. But I definitely didn't do it in Rhode Island. I don't want nothing to do with nothing this shit here in Rhode Island, bro.
I'm about to open one. It's not gonna be in Rhode Island though, cause that's another thing too. Like, there's certain banks, certain institutions don't work with other states.
Yeah.
So you want to open your account, your business in states that have these institutions because these are the institutions that give the biggest fundings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're in a big advantage because you have Navy Fed.
Yep.
Navy Fed, bro, it's like the best credit union there is.
Yeah. They are good.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, for like credit, to get credit, to buy cars, everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, for mad long, nigga, I was trying to get in there. But it's like, you gotta have some military background or have a family member. And I got my mother's uncle, but I don't even know that nigga's name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. But the thing with that is like, once you open an account with these people, like, you building a relationship, you put money in their bank account, boom, you build up, because they have what they call an internal score.
Yep.
So the more things you have with this company, the better it is. There's another one called Langley Credit Union. It's another military one. There's a NASA, there's Federal Credit, First Federal. There's a million credit unions. It's all military based.
Yep.
I got probably 2 of them. but you don't have to be military. They open to the public, but it was created for military. These people, because the thing is this, like let's say when I bought my car,
Yep.
had I known that I could just go to a credit union, open up an account with a credit union, fund the account. Once I put money into an account, I open an account, I already have a partnership with them.
Right.
I could ask for a loan right now.
Yeah, you can.
So-
once you have a relationship with them, yeah.
Exactly. So now I go in and I'll be like, listen, I'm looking into buying a car. You know, can I want to, borrow this much. How much is the car? Well, it's, $20,000 or whatever. Now they'll give me a check. Now when I go to a dealership, I'm not even going to tell them niggas I got the check.
Right.
I'm a bargain with them first. And once, because what happens is dealerships,
Oh, if they know you got the check, they're gonna get you for the max amount on the check.
yeah. Not only that they fuck with numbers because they know they're gonna get you in the long run through the finance. What they'd be like, okay, look, boom, you could pay. Oh, I only got $3,000. Okay, we could work with that, boom, because they grab that $3,000, and then when they do your numbers and all the shit, now you're paying mad more money a month. They just lowered the car to make it look comfortable for you, and your payments are gonna be ridiculous because you're paying mad interest on it.
Right.
But if you go in there with a check already, you're buying the car outright. So they're not gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they can't fuck you. You want to get the car as low as you can, and then when they're gonna start doing the paperwork, be like, yo, I'm not doing the financing. I got my own thing. Boom. That's like fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna get me with that. Another thing too is buy it with an LLC. Buy the car with
buy the
LLC.
car with the company, right? Yeah.
You can write the car off the first year, write the complete car off if the car's over 6,000 or over 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So if you get a Range Rover, G-Wagon or some shit like that, boom, $6,000, boom, write off completely
Yeah.
off your business taxes. What happens too is like whatever amount doesn't flush out, you could use it towards future taxes.
Okay.
So like let's say your business only made 10,000 and you got 60,000 write off.
Right.
50,000 of that goes to the next year.
Okay. Yeah,
So it's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So kinds of
that's why
loopholes,
these dudes are like, that's why you see these people, these real estate dudes, all pushing G-Wagons and all this shit, nigga, because there's a write-off.
Right.
I'm making this much money selling houses, I'm banking. Why am I going to pay taxes on that? I could just buy a Range Rover with the money that I would be paying in the taxes. Boom, I could just put myself, get the car, and then you can even do a lease.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even paying it. After a certain amount of time, I get a new vehicle.
Yeah. Done.
You know what I'm saying? You're always in a clean vehicle, boom, and your shit's all fucking.
And you need it. And you need it for the business, because
because it looks good.
you're not gonna
Good.
buy a house from somebody driving a fucking old Corolla, nigga.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like, yo, it's a mental thing. It's a way of thinking. The way you think is different. You got to think different, bro.
You do have to think
You know what I'm
different.
saying? Like people automatically assume that, like, nah, that nigga's not doing. I can't do this because. Damn, these people.
No, there's a way to do it. There definitely is a way.
It's an open door for everybody, bro. You just gotta. It's gotta be in you to want to learn how to do it and initiate it.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't initiate it, then it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't just gonna happen if you don't initiate it. You know what I mean? So it's definitely like I've been learning a lot of things, man. Child support.
It's another beast.
How to get rid of child support.
Yeah. How to get rid of it? I'm glad I ain't in that bubble.
Oh, me neither. My daughters are almost 18, so like I'll be done with this soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My oldest is past 18. You know what I'm saying? But my other two, I got one that's 16, one that's 15.
Yeah, they almost
15
done.
is gonna be 16 next week.
Yeah.
And then my other one, March 16, she's gonna be 17. So then I got one more year and 2 more years with the other one. Then I'm done. So literally 2 years of paying child support. But the trick is that, man. The trick is knowing how the system was created, how to monopolize off the system.
Yeah, man. You got to capitalize on it. You got to figure out what it is. That's why you got to go to seminars. You got to network with people that are doing things. You got to fucking talk. You got to be approachable. You can't be a piece of shit because people ain't going to trust you. They're not going to want to give you any information if you like that.
You can't move forward being a piece of shit, bro. Listen, it's funny, man. I've been watching a guy. I've been big on the day trading.
Yep.
Like looking into it. Like I still haven't, shot my shot.
Yeah.
So I want to like I want to know what I'm doing. I don't want to just like go in and make some money and then not know what the fuck how I made it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I've been on it heavy, bro, like heavy. There was a guy that created a bot with Chat GPT.
A
And-
trading bot?
Yeah.
That gives you signals or trades for you?
It buys for you and sells for you.
That's crazy.
So I was looking at that shit, right? And I'm just like, yo, I'm like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not here at the time when the market opens. You know what I'm saying? I'm already out and about.
Right.
I'm already out and about before the market opens. Not even
Yeah.
sometimes, all the time when I'm working. So I could just boom, have this shit just automatically log in, do the thing, boom. By the end of the end of the week, whatever, look, I'll check my shit. Oh shit, I made mad dough. Boom.
Right.
So the thing with that is you pay, I think 25 or 30% taxes on that.
What, capital gains taxes? 25 to 30%, that's what it is right now in the stock market? Yo, they raping them. They are freaking hurt.
So the trick is knowing, generating enough that you could put money aside for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was looking into that. I was looking at a property in Barrowville.
Okay.
$460,000. Nice house. But the house is a boiler. I really don't want to fuck with oil,
Yeah.
but the property has got enough land. The condition of the house is in very good condition. It already has tenants. The house is generating almost $4,000 in rental. The mortgage is $3,000 something, like low 3,000.
Yeah.
So like it will still generate me some money. So I was thinking of buying that
Yep.
and then fucking just converting it later on.
Yeah, getting rid of it, putting gas heat, right?
Boom. So then
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that, right? And then I like the house. The house is dope, and it's like in Burville, man. There's nothing but fucking trees out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a multi-family, which is unheard of in fucking places like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna look into getting that, falling up in that house. I'm gonna try to do the FHA, so I could just only pay 3.5 on it, and
Right.
then the rest of the money I'll just leave it in the bank for any emergencies that pop up.
Right.
So when you got a house, especially with tenants, shit happens.
Definitely.
Oh, my refrigerator broke. This shit broke. This thing broke. Boom. Now you
Yeah.
gotta get a refrigerator. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna put another thing that I was thinking of doing was having the tenants pay for rental insurance. Any tenant that
They have
lives
to
in
have
town,
rental
They
insurance?
gotta have rental insurance. Why?
Yeah.
That protects from everything.
Yeah. But it protects their shit.
It protects their shit, but that's fine because if they break something,
Yeah.
that covers it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I was watching the guy, and the guy was talking about it. Like, he's like, I tell all my rentals all have the tenants have rental insurance, and they do it through my company because that way I can see if they lapse on the payment.
He sells rental insurance?
No, he's got a company. Through his company, they get the rental insurance for the tenants, but the tenants got to pay for the rental insurance.
Okay.
So when if they lapse on payment, he knows.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Instead of just be like, no, yeah, I paid it, and boom, and then some shit happens, and niggas ain't got no.
And yes,
no
he
got no
just be
insurance.
done, yeah.
So that's one thing. Another thing too is this house that I was looking at is already fire coded.
Okay.
So that means it's good for Section 8. Section 8, my nigga, that money's in the bank.
Yeah. You got to deal with Section 8 tenants, though, man. That's a whole different beast.
Yeah, I know that, but it's fine. Like I'm willing. Listen, I'm on some shit where I'm trying to find a company that fixes things,
Right.
like appliances and snow removal and fucking plumbing and an electrician. Where when I decide I'm done with Rhode Island, I'm fucking out of Rhode Island. I'm going to fucking somewhere warm. Boom, I take the fuck off. Yo, the snow. Yo, make sure you guys go by there and clean the snow off.
So you need a property manager for that. Yeah.
So that's the game. That's the vision that I have.
Got you.
Because I don't plan on staying here forever. But
Yeah, I know.
why not take the money that I can generate?
I don't blame you because this place Rhode Island is its own special fucking place.
Another thing I was looking into was FHA. Amazon
FBA.
FBA.
Yep.
Because I could grab the credit card, go to Nike outlet.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let me see how much these sneakers go for.
Yeah.
Fucking Amazon. Boom. $70.
Yeah.
They got them in thing for fucking $35.
You know what's funny?
Buy all of them.
You know what's funny? I signed up to Andrew Tate shit, the real world shit that he got for $49 a month. It's like, yo, it's only $49 a month. Let me go check it out. It's alright, so I started fucking around with the copywriting shit. The copywriting shit is basically, you know what that is? That's basically the fucking how to build the landing pages, how to do fucking advertising, how to do like email marketing and shit like that. I plan on using that shit for my own business. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's all about marketing. You got to know how to fuck.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You gotta,
Curly did something like that with where you sign up and he sends you like every week he'll send you something like an email with like men's health.
yeah.
And stuff, and so you log into that, and then after that, once you got, that's like the most valuable thing is a list of emails and contacts.
Yeah.
That's your network list.
The good thing about that shit, because it used to be it used to be Hustlers University, but now it's like called the Real World or whatever. But they got like little fucking modules and shit, and they got like some dude, like one of the dudes that's talking, his name is Andrew Bass. He's like a copywriter, made a whole bunch of money doing this shit, and he breaks down. All right, this is the psychology of people. Like one of the courses is this is what makes people buy. People either buy because they want to get to something or they're scared of something. So you gotta touch one of those 2 points. One of those 2 points. Either they want to get to some place or they're scared of something happening to them. And basically, he just shows you how to fucking plug into the. It's actually pretty. I mean, for $50 a month, it's alright, bro.
It's funny because the guy that
Yeah.
there's a young guy named Almighty JT.
Yep.
This guy is young cat, you know what I'm saying? Like he even reminds me of my brother, like the way he talks.
Right.
He started playing the stock market.
Right.
Day trading. The kid's a millionaire. Young, 20 something years old. 23, 24 years old, millionaire. So he got into it and he has a thing where it's like $45. $45 and he created a thing called no, I'm lying. I'm confusing the two. That's one kid. The other kid is called the. Hold on. What was the name of the dude? I'm confusing two different dudes. Okay, Almighty JT is the dude that I'm talking about. I don't know how old he is. He's probably like 30 something, maybe 20 something, 27, 28. The other dude I was thinking about was another guy, Aristotle. Aristotle's a different dude.
Yeah.
He's the one that was like mad young and became a millionaire. He does day trading. But there's this other guy that I'm talking about. He has a thing called cash flow.
Okay.
And you pay $49 a month, and they give you go in the morning, and they got like a Discord, and they all talking about, yo, I'm buying this trade, I'm putting this trade.
So it basically tells you which ones to buy and which ones to not.
He created a system that grabs all the big companies like BlackRock, all these other like hedge funds.
Yeah.
And compiled it, and it gives you all the shit that they're buying.
Okay.
Now these companies have a 97% success rate.
Got it.
So if you buying what they're buying, you're gonna have a 97%.
You should be all right. Yeah, you should be all right.
You might lose some because you can't predict the market, but you got a 97% chance of winning.
Yeah.
So you pay $49, and then you start, like a guy went on there, he paid for the program, and then he was like, yo, I needed to buy tires for my girl's truck, this and this and that, and I'm like, yo, fucking, let me go on this shit, and he was like, I threw fucking $100 in there, boom, and I came out with 1,000 something.
Right.
Just playing the market, boom, got his money, boom, got the tire money. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I didn't have the money for it. I had like $100, and it's gonna cost me more than $100 for truck tires. I ended up getting 1,000 something. Boom! I bought my girl her tires with all for $100 investment. So that I was just like, yo, I'm definitely hopping on that. Plus, they give you 7-day free trial.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, niggas giving you a 7-day free trial. So you definitely, whoever got in it, you know that once you win one time,
you in it. Yeah, you staying with it. Yeah, you staying with that shit.
So I'm like, yo, I'm definitely doing. So he uses a thing called Ameritrade.
Sink or swim?
Sink or swim. So he's like, yo, boom, you go on the thing. He tells you go on the side. He tells you how to prep, get your shit ready. and then you just go in there, boom, and you fucking see what the market, yo,
Yep.
boom, we're betting, I'm putting this much on this stock, boom, and the niggas be like, yo, I'm winning, oh shit, I'm winning. You get the niggas excited. So I'm already like, yo, I'm definitely getting into it. I'm just trying to, like, I don't want to jump into something and not know the ins and outs of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't want to just win something and then just be like, yo.
So you on the simulator right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm on. So I'm learning about the candles. I'm learning about the points, where to buy in. Like, you'd never buy when it's thin. You gotta wait till it does like a little loop.
Right.
And that's the indicator. Then once it hit the resistance line, then that's when you buy.
Right.
Boom. So you could buy puts or calls.
Yep.
So all these things I'm learning, gradually. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I go upstairs and I put my earphones on, boom, and I just be like watching the shit, boom.
Yeah.
And like, they'll be like, yo, we're not gonna watch the show, and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching it, but
Yeah, ain't not watching none of that shit. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm on some other shit with it, man. That's like I gotta get into everything that I could possibly get into.
That's a fact, man. That's the name of the game right now.
It's like that's another thing that the FBA I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna start because what I was thinking of doing was going to, like, let's say the rental,
Yep.
hitting up the stores and see what they got, boom, and see what they sell.
Yeah. The reason why I brought it up, because one of the courses that they have at that shit is Amazon FBA.
There's mad people making money off that shit.
Yeah.
Bro. You just buy the shit, package it, send it off.
That's it. You just gotta know what sells.
Yeah.
You gotta know what sells, and then you gotta know how to, like, you gotta understand packaging and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's shit that you have to understand, but once you figure out what sells,
And that's it, man. Just ship that shit off. Like I saw, like another thing. Like I was looking at there's a young kid. I think I showed you. He looked Dominican.
yeah,
Little young cat. The nigga's like, yo, man, you got how to run a bag with your credit cards, right? So the nigga goes to the store, boom, nigga walking with mad boxes of sneakers.
yeah,
Man, shit, he's like, yo, look. He's like, yo, boom, look, these sneakers, I bought them for fucking, they sell for $57 on Amazon. I got them for this price, $36. Boom, so he scans it, pap, scans all of them shits.
yeah.
Boom, now we package it, boom, we send that shit to Amazon. Now, boom, now we just wait till them shit sell. That's it. It's like with a credit card. You know what I'm saying? You got 30 days to pay that credit card off, and if you don't got the 30 days, then you could just wait a little longer. That shit don't report to your personal.
Yeah, even if you make $10 on 10 pairs of sneakers, that's still $100. You pay the credit card now, you still pocketing $100.
Yeah, so it's like
good.
So it's like knowing now you have the money. It's just knowing where to put the money to generate more money.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that's the trick. The trick is, all right, now you got the funding. Now what you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Like the homeboy was saying, he's like, yo, like I got that Apple card, right? I got the Apple card, and I fucked up on the Apple card because I didn't understand the closing date. There's no closing date on the fucking app, right? It just says I got until the end of the month to pay it, till the 28th of February. So every end of the month is the payment due date.
Right.
So I went and I paid my insurance with the card, $1,900 and something, 1912, 1,912, right? So I paid it, boom. These niggas reported that shit to my credit report that I fucking used 1912. So I got a 42 point hit, boom, my shit dropped down.
Yeah.
But I paid it off. So now next, boom, my shit will shoot up.
Shoot back up.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, fuck, man. Like, why these niggas in fucking, like, who even does that shit? Like, I literally got the card, used it. Usually it take like a month or two before they report. Now, these niggas report right away. So I'm like, yo, man, I'm like, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing. Like it fucked me. Like I was moody that day.
Yeah.
I was moody the whole day, bro. Like she was like, let's go. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to do nothing right now. I'm fucking pissed off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, fuck, my shit is 745, 750, 760, and now my shit went down to like 7 something.
Yep.
Like lost mad points. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? Then when I look at Credit Karma, my shit's like 680 something because their numbers are mad retarded. They use Vantage Point.
Right.
So that shit even pissed me off even more. I was just like, I'm fucking pissed off. So I was heated, nigga. Like that shit because it's a psyche thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you. It's it's like when you got money, you're saving money in the bank, and damn, I gotta pay this shit. Like I hate seeing my money go down.
Hey, you just don't want that shit to go down.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like it fucking like I'm moody, I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything's like, oh, the rent is due. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo?
Nigga, I don't want to pay the fucking rent.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
3 bands in
it's
here. I don't pay
but it's a
$1,000.
psyche thing. It's some
Yeah.
shit in your mind. You're like, yo, like I'm saving up this bread. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like, yo, it fucks with you.
Nah, I get it.
So when my
I get
score
it.
hit, my nigga, I was just like, yo, nigga. I was heated. I called them and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why y'all dudes report this shit so goddamn
They
early?
called
My shit, man. And then I apologized to them. I'm like, yo, my bad, man. I'm not even mad at you, bro. It's just, this shit's just retarded. Like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
they report right away the Apple
Right
card?
away, bro.
Then you can't fucking use the
So
card
the
then.
first, they reported between the first and second week of the new billing cycle.
Okay.
So now I know.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I got to use it after they report.
You got to use it the second week.
Yeah.
Basically, you got to
That's it.
week 2 of the month, you good.
Yeah, like the end of the second week.
Yeah. That's wild.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, niggas never told me that shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't say nowhere in the app.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck, man? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And literally, 1900 was literally 5% utilization on the amount of credit that I have.
Right.
So it's not like I even like did create. It's just that I use that much on. I use 48% on that card. No, 30 something percent on that card.
Okay.
So it's like fuck. Because what happens is Apple reported a high usage for that credit card.
Right.
Right. So let's say I got $100,000, right, and I use $50,000 out of that $100,000. That reports to my credit report is only is 50% usage.
Yep.
But let's say I have $1 million in credit,
Right.
right? Then that's only 10% of my overall credit.
Right.
Not even, that's less than that. It's fucking 5% of my overall credit,
Yep.
right? So had I used the same amount, but not all in one card, just multiple cards, it wouldn't affect my credit score because it'd be like, oh, he used all his cards, he owed money on all his cards, but they're all under 10%.
Yeah.
Not
Got
overall.
it. All right. It makes sense.
So that's how they how they play it. So I was just like, damn, my nigga, like this is some bullshit. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pay this shit. I'll pay this shit off, boom, before the fucking date, before the 28th. My shit'll be straight. Nigga, I wake up, I look at my phone, mad alerts. Boom, your credit score went down. Your credit score. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I go on my shit. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now, bro. Apple.
Nigga said, I just used this shit.
Yeah, bro. Like it was retarded, bro. Like mad retarded, my nigga. What's even ill about it is that I could have paid that card.
Right.
I had the money to pay it.
Yeah.
But it goes back to I'm gonna wait till I get my other check and then I'll pay. I'm gonna get the money in the bank.
Right.
My nigga, that shit fucked me all up. Threw my whole shit off. Threw me for a spiral. I was heated for 2 days. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. Next month that shit'll be back all the way back up again. You know what I'm saying?
Now American Express though, American Express, you got to pay the balance off every month on that shit, don't you? Isn't it different than like
Charge. American Express charge. Like if you have a charge card, the thing with charge cards is they don't have a limit. They don't have a credit limit.
Okay.
So basically, if you're gonna buy, let's say you want to go buy a suit, and the suit's $3,000, you go through the app and you put, do I have enough credit limit for a $3,000 suit? So you put $3,000 and you hit thing, and it'll tell you if it'll accept that purchase.
Okay.
So then you go and you pay it, boom. So that way you don't go and be like, oh, denied. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It tells you like, you're approved for that. Boom. So you go and buy the suit. But now when it's time to pay, you gotta pay the $3,000.
Yeah, pay the whole shit off. All right.
So it's kind of that's how that works. But like regular credit card, like the platinum, the gold, the delta, and all that shit. It's like what you spend, you can pay the minimum. You always want to pay this shit completely. You don't want to carry it, because then that's where interest comes in.
Got you.
So you don't want to pay interest. So I always pay all my shit down to zero. Like I've never niggas be like, yo, leave 1% or 2%.
Yeah.
You pay it on the due date. I don't like doing that shit.
Right.
Cause then I gotta be remembering, fuck, this date I gotta pay the fucking $2 or $3 or whatever that I owe this fucking card.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just pay it all off, and that shit's helped my credit. You know what I mean? So I think that's a whole myth. The whole shit there, you gotta leave a balance and pay it off and on your due date or whatever. So
people just be saying shit just because they want to be like different than me, man.
No, there's people that actually live by that model and it works for them. I just prefer not to have. I don't want to have to log in that shit in my mind and have to worry that on the 28th I gotta pay this shit because I left that little balance there and I want to pay it. You know what I mean? Like fuck. Right. You know, people. The reason behind it, they think that the credit cards don't know you're using the credit card because you pay it off before the due date.
Right.
Which, my nigga, it's a financial institution. You don't think they see all the transactions that are running through that card?
They're seeing everything.
That's just goofy. You even thinking some dumb shit like that. Like, oh, nah, they niggas don't even know that you're using the card because you're paying it all off.
Right.
What? It's stupid. Like
they see the transaction. Shit goes on a ledger.
What the fuck is going on?
Shit goes on a ledger.
So that's the game plan. So I'm like, that's another thing. I'm due for an upgrade on one of my American Express cards.
Okay.
Now with American Express is their limit that you could get without being without pulling up an audit.
Yeah.
Like a financial audit is 35,000. So once you reach 35,000, if you apply for a credit increase after that, then they require you to show proof of your income. So I got one that I want to hit the 35,000 on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting. I'm going to put more uses on it because that's another thing that helps too. If they see that, yo, this nigga uses up most of his fucking limit.
Right.
And he pays it off, so it's good. So that's like, so you keep doing these plays. That's why niggas be having, $500,000, $1 million in credit. You see the niggas pushing the airwaves.
Yeah.
Because they could do it, bro. Like they fucking know how to finagle it. Then what they do is they'll grab, let's say I grab my card to like, let's say $80,000, $85,000 or something like that. And I'll put it on the trade line. When niggas pay me to use my trade line.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a check, $2,000, $3,000, boom. Every fucking every three weeks. I get $3,000, boom, $3,000 for that one card. Then I put on another card.
Yeah.
6 G's every month. Every 3 weeks I'm getting 6 G's. That's, bro, what do I got to do after that?
You good, you chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Like just that alone, boom, pays everything that I need to pay.
Right.
What my first one payment pays everything.
Yeah.
The rest is just pocket money.
Yeah, it's a fact, yeah.
So that's what the play these niggas are doing. That's like a million ways to make money once you got the money. Once you got to play.
You gotta get there
then
first.
It's just ingenuity. How do I fucking create an income out of it?
Well, it's just like everything else. The hard work is getting the systems in place. Once the system is in place,
then everything is just
it just works. It just works. Yeah.
So that's the thing. So like I've been looking into that. I'm gonna do the credit increase first. Once I do the credit increase, then I'm gonna throw it because the higher the credit card is, the more I could charge.
Right.
Boom. So now I'll throw the shit on there. Niggas buy the thing, the trade line. Boom. I make money off of that. Then boom. I could put 3 people on my credit card. No.
Okay.
Four people. So I got my daughters in it.
Yep.
All 3 of my daughters are on my credit card. Boom. So they're already building credit without using it.
Right.
Because my information goes onto their file.
Yo, speaking of which, now they got this shit at 16 years old. You could get a car on Carvana. You could get and put them on a fucking. You could get a car loan and shit for 16. Like my son just got approved for a car loan, and I'm like,
the trick to that is like once that car is paid off.
Yep.
Nigga, your credit goes through the roof. Not only that, when you go for another car.
Yeah.
They'll give you that shit with no headaches. Because they'll be like, yo, this nigga done paid off the car loan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my car is like 85% paid.
Yep.
Like I could pay it off now, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to just keep milking it slow. I'm like,
right.
Fuck that. I'll keep paying the thing because that's still reporting. And even after I pay, they'll still be on my credit report for 10 years. So I got a fucking Capital One card.
Yeah,
and the niggas bucketed me. They got me on a bucket. I've been having $500 in that credit card since I got it. So I'm about to cancel that shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to be like, yeah, boom, dead that. Because I don't want that shit on my file.
Right.
Because it looks goofy. Like I got fucking high limits and then I got this $500 card.
Right.
It's just like an eyesore. Like, why is these niggas... You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I'm going to cancel it. Boom. Get that shit out of my shit. Boom. That shit will come off my off my file. In 10 years, that shit will be gone.
Right.
Right? but it'll say closed. It'll be closed. It'll show that I closed it.
Yep.
Closed by consumer. Another one. I got a Mission Lane.
Yeah, I got the motherfuckers.
Canceling that shit too.
It's a horrible.
They're actually better than Capital One though. They actually increased me and shit. I had a $300 card with them. They brought it up to $400.
Yeah.
I never use it. I never use neither one because the perks ain't even worth it.
Right.
So it's like, what the fuck am I using this for? I just buy little dumb shit and pay just because it's carrying the age with it.
Right.
That's it. But it's like an eyesore, bro. Like why don't I even got this shit? Then I got a Torrid card, which is a woman's clothing store. Right? Because when my credit was fucked up, I'm like, yo, there was a thing called the shopping cart hack. So you go online at night and you put in the thing and they give you, because what happens is it's a woman's credit card, right? But what happens is I got approved for $300, right?
Yeah.
That shit gets added to my credit limit.
Right.
So it looks good on your credit, like, oh, this nigga got fucking, this much credit. I had the 400, the 500, the 300. They're like, oh, this nigga got like 1,000 something. He's doing things, not really. But he's people are giving me credit.
Because when they see it, they're not looking at the stores right off the rip. Then they be like, what the fuck, this nigga got a fucking...
So then I'm like, yo, you know what, man? I'm gonna cancel all these shits. So all them little low limit shits, I'm canceling all them shits.
Right.
I got an Old Navy card.
Yeah.
I don't go to Old Navy for shit, bro. Like, maybe like I bought my daughter some jeans in there. You know what I'm saying? Like a while back, the last time I used that shit. So it's like, yo, why do I got this card? I don't even fucking go to Old Navy to buy anything.
Yeah.
So, boom, canceling that shit. Canceling the Torrid, canceling the Capital One and the fucking Mission Lane. Get all them shits out of there. Because what happens is, too, once I close those accounts, I could dispute their inquiries, get them off my inquiries. And if I eliminate them shits, then what I could do is I could go to Chase Bank and apply for their card, because now I got less than 5 accounts.
Okay.
But what I'm going to try to do is close the account and have it disputed out of my account, out of my credit. So like when I close Capital One, I'm going to try to dispute that account from my credit report so I could get it removed.
Yeah.
If I could get it removed, then there's no trace of that company.
Right.
So I never had that card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So now it would just be like, oh, no, this nigga got American Express thing. The American Express is already a year.
Yep.
So I just got to wait a year for them shits to be 2 years. You know what I mean? And this the Chase has a 5 and 24, which is you go allowed to get 5 cards in 2 years.
Yep.
So in 1 more year, those American Express cards will be fucking already out of the loop, where they won't affect me as far as getting a Chase.
Makes sense.
So I'll go and open up a Chase bank account and start putting money into it.
Yeah.
Get a CD or whatever, or get a small loan.
Yeah.
Let me get a fucking a small loan. Fucking
Better off getting a small little CDs ain't worth it.
Yeah, no, I'll get a $5,000 loan from them.
Yeah.
Grab $4,000, pay it.
Yeah.
Pay it towards the loan and grab the other 100 and just pay it bit by bit.
Right.
When I'm done paying it, boom, they be like, yo, this nigga had a loan, he paid it, boom. No, I could go for the bigger loan.
Me speaking of which, the banks are about to shut down, man.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
Only a matter of time.
That's definitely.
Like any second that might be this week while we're fucking around.
that's why you gotta run a bag right now.
Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. But I mean, we might be in the fucking barter system and none of this shit might matter, bro. Like we might be fucking.
That's why I mean, like it's like gold right now is the way to go, man. Buying gold. Yeah. Buy gold. If you could buy gold, buy it. I was looking at the bars. The bars and shit like that to Dubai and shit. Definitely worth buying right now. There's a guy named Track NYC.
Yep.
He's the one I bought the chain from online.
Yep.
And he sells the bars of gold.
He sells gold bars, gold bullion.
Yeah.
He sells that shit. What's the way to go right now? Like what's the price? Like 12? Like what is it?
I know it went down. It's down a little now, so it's better than it was. So I'm not sure exactly right now. You know that shit's every day that shit goes up and down. But it's lower. That's like the watches, like APs and all that shit, Rolex and all that shit. Oh, right now is the time to buy a watch. If you're looking to buy watches,
now's the time.
Right now is the time. The prices is ridiculous. Like a watch that was fucking, $40,000-$50,000. Now you can get it for like 20, 27, 25.
Yeah.
So you buy it now, hold on to
Make a quick flip, yeah.
boom, throw that shit. Now
Make
you
a flip
you
on
know.
it. Yep.
So, like, I watch these guys. I follow these guys called CRM Jewelers.
Yep.
It's a Cuban family in Miami, and they buy watches. They buy new and used watches, and they resell them. They restore them and resell them.
Yeah.
And like that, I've learned so much watching them. I watch them. I watch another guy. I watch Tracks NYC. He's got a channel, but he's he's always got a whole bunch of gossip and fighting and arguing.
Yeah, I'm not into none of that shit, man.
But he talks about gold and shit. Like, he does talk about things that, like, you'll get some information out of watching his show. I watch him. I watch another guy named I can't remember his fucking name. They're like Russian or some shit. Another kind, Maza.
Yep.
It's a young cat. He just be going. He's a jeweler. He has a jewelry shop, but he goes and he buys a watch. Then he calls right as soon as he buys the watch. You see him like negotiating, bartering with the yo. Listen, come on, give me how much you want for it.
Yeah.
I want 68. I'm like, come on, 68,000. Give him 54. And dinner. And he ends up getting it. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes like his thing is like Mazal, and they shake hands. Mazal is like luck, like good luck. So
that's what's up.
So he makes his money doing that, like flipping. So I watch him. There's a whole bunch of other dudes that I watch, and so I just can't remember the name off top. But like I watch these dudes, and like there's dudes that are like professionals. Like these niggas grab the shit, boom, and they look at it. They know the mechanism is not right. The weight on the shit is not right. It's not right. It's a good replica, but it's not legit.
Right.
I've learned a lot. Like when you buy a watch, you wanna get the box. You wanna get the card. There's a card that goes with the watch. You want to get the card. You want to get the box.
Yep.
You want to get all the links of the bracelet that belong to the watch. Each link is like $1,000, $2,000 just for a link on the watch.
So you want to get all the accessories that come with it.
You want to get the whole watch as much completely as you can, because that's where it retains its value.
Gotcha.
So if you get a watch and the card, this shit don't got a box, you lose maybe like $2,000-$3,000 on it.
Right off of that.
If you don't got the card, that's like another $1,000. If it's missing links, that's like another fucking couple of thousands. So you want to keep, even if you remove the links to make it fit your wrist,
you want to keep it in the box. Yeah, you want to keep it there.
Because if you don't, then people got to buy it to put it on the watch so that they can sell it and get more money out of it.
That makes sense.
So it's like little tricks like that people don't know, you know what I'm saying, unless you fucking with that world.
Right.
I've been learning a lot about that shit, learning about how the watch market works. Like, that's another thing. Like, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, I could buy a watch right now.
Well, that's good.
But the thing is, I don't have a market of that. I don't know people that buy watches, luxury watches.
Right.
So why am I gonna go and buy a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 watch, and then just be sitting here in my basement thinking about, I should call this dude to see if he wants it and shit. You gotta.
Then you gotta hustle. Then you gotta figure it out.
You gotta be in that field to do it. So you gotta know where to take that watch to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing. And right now is a little scarce because what's going on now is that the market is so fucking hit right now that people really ain't trying to buy nothing. You know what I mean? Unless it's somebody that's got the money. If you're paying $50,000, $60,000 on a watch, then all your other shit is on
point. Yeah, it's on point.
You know what I mean? So that's where that goes with it. You know what I mean? But like I was thinking, like food right now is the way to go. There's people selling food on Amazon, like shit that's preserved. That's preserved. So they go and they buy all these things and they fucking throw it on there and they make a profit off it. They sell it.
Listen, man, if you got a food dehydrator right now that's powerful, you can make some money right now, bro.
It's like there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things, like especially like let's say with the website, you make, let's say a big market right now is the prepping scene.
Yeah.
So if you make a prepping website, we sell this, we sell prepared fucking jerky, fucking chicken jerky, fucking beef jerky, fucking veal jerkies, fucking elk turkey, fucking venison turkey, all this shit, boom, and you sell the shit, boom. So it's organic, it's done clean, it's fucking this, boom. Do your shit right.
Yeah.
Throw it in there. No fucking preservatives, none of this shit. Boom. And we stored it, vacuum seal it so it lasts this much time. Boom, boom. Predated, all the shit. Boom. And you sell that. Boom. Then rice. prepackaged rice with fucking hand warmers inside.
Yeah.
Because the hand warmer, when you pop it, the heat from the hand warmers keeps the rice from oxidizing. So you sell packages of rice.
Right.
200-pound bag of rice with
hand warmers in there.
Hand warmer. You don't call it hand warmer. You put another name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you throw it in there. And what happens is the metal from the hand warmers. The hand warmers are made with filed down metal. So the chemical activates with the metal and it keeps and it gets hot. So when it does that, you could last, a bag of rice could last you 5 years, 6 years with that shit, with its vacuum, once it's vacuum.
Fucking MacGyver some rice and shit.
So now you sell bags of rice, 200-pound bags of rice. You just go to the supermarket, buy a 200 bag of rice, just put it into vacuum seal bag, throw some hand warmers, boom, close it, zzz, boop, sell it, boom. Now you gotta sell that shit.
All types of hustles.
Shipping, fucking, make hooks, fishing hooks.
Yeah.
Sell a kit of fishing hooks. There's a dude out here in Rhode Island that makes his own fishing hooks. Grabs the metal, boom, bends it, files the shit, boom, boom, thing, boom. Then he make his own lures. So he got some little rubber shit that when you pull it, it moves. And they got this little like a little a paint that makes it like fucking fluorescent, like pearl metallic. So when you reel the shit, the flash of the thing attracts the fish that they bite. Boom, you got a fucking fish. Boom. Start learning how to sell different things like that are survival. Because right now that's what's selling the most. Anybody that's buying things right now mostly are buying shit for survival, like for the coming days. Yeah. Unless a nigga's in fucking La La world, you know what I'm saying? Niggas
there's plenty of people in La La.
There's a whole bunch of those. You got niggas buying these fucking goofy red boots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I only seen one person where it looks alright. It was some chick. She made it look alright, but everybody else looked crazy.
Fucking what's her name? The chick that's always butt ass nigga, the star, the singer.
Yeah, I mean she made it. She wasn't naked. She had like a skirt on, a bathing suit on. She looked alright.
The one I'm talking about is the fuck's her name? She made a rap. She was like a rapper, she sucked.
Who? Doja Cat?
No. It's a white girl. She bad as fuck though. Like
I don't know.
I'll show you who the fuck. I can't remember right now who the fuck it is, but she fucking made a song. She was like corny and shit, and mad bitches was coming at getting at her.
Okay.
And she kind of just stopped fucking.
Not Iggy Azalea.
Yeah. She had the boots on.
She had the shits on. She looked alright. Yeah. She looks alright all the time. She does look alright. I mean, she is corny, but she looked alright. Yeah, she looks alright.
So they had her wearing the boots and shit, but fuck them boots, man. Them shits is goofy as fuck.
Them shits is crazy.
Little Wayne was rocking them shit.
You can't run in them shits, man.
I don't even want to walk in them shits, man. You look fucking retarded.
Imagine getting stomped out in them shits. Imagine.
Them shits can't even hurt. This is all rubber like. I'd rather get stomped out by them shits than some Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, go ahead, stomp me out with them fucking rubber shits.
You get into a fight, you got them shits on, nigga.
That shit's fucking goofy.
You get knocked out.
You get knocked out by a nigga wearing them shits.
Yo, you gotta be embarrassed, so. You gotta be embarrassed.
Damn, I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm changing my name and everything.
Nah, you get hit. You like one of them fucking. You remember the fucking bullshit that the punching bags they had when we was kids and shit. The one that with the. They would come right back. That's exactly where you would be if you got hit with them shit. You would just bounce right the fuck back.
That shit is crazy, my nigga. I'm like, niggas is really buying them shits too. Like,
they're like $300.
Yeah, that shit's retarded.
Crazy.
Yeah, $360.
It's nuts.
Yeah, $360 for them goofy ass shits. I was like, yo, niggas is wilding, yo. Niggas is doing all kinds of, like, niggas is buying that shits from what's that fucking Wish.com.
Oh, they got them on Wish? Yeah, the cheap ones?
The cheap ones. But it just look mad goofy.
Speaking of which, you seen that shit with Adidas and Kanye?
Nah.
They lost like 1.8 billion.
Yes,
they're trying to talk to him again. Yeah, they're trying to bring him back.
He's not gonna come back.
Hell no. Why would he?
He's like, nigga, you just proved.
You proved my point.
Yeah.
Now I got you. Bitch ass.
All them niggas are gonna feel it, man. Everything is just let the time. Like, it's like everything. I told how many motherfuckers I told about this fucking dude. Now we feeling it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them niggas is quiet now. You don't hear none of these cheerleaders.
The Tates are gonna come back too. You seen that?
That's another one too.
They had the girls on wiretaps right now talking shit how they were gonna set them up and whatnot. They're gonna release them dudes. Them dudes are gonna be harder than ever when they come out.
Like, bro, it's like, yo, listen, everything. Like I said. like I said, there's a good and a bad or struggle always. You know what I'm saying? Good always prevails, man.
The thing is that when evil doesn't get its way, evil gets desperate, and evil jumps out the window.
And when you get desperate, you don't think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the problem. Like that shit's like I already, my nigga, everything's gonna be where niggas gonna be like, damn nigga, you was right.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
Like right now, niggas is feeling it.
Yeah, they are.
Niggas would be like, they won't tell you they feeling it because them niggas was a cheerleader.
Yeah, niggas want to.
Through all the election time, they was cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had the little pom pom.
This dude Biden is crazy, bro. Like, just completely nuts.
My nigga, it's the whole administration. Like that, he got that dude. What's his name? Pete something. He's like a gay dude and shit.
Yeah.
He's the one that's in charge of like FEMA structure.
They're all like fucking.
Infrastructure.
They're all misfits, man. His whole cabinet.
Like nowhere to be found, bro.
His
whole
that
other nigga that had some leather shit with like a fucking pentagram and shit, like some gay fucking. Like these niggas are all weirdos.
The Secretary of Health looks mad unhealthy.
Yeah.
The fucking.
And it's a dude.
Yeah, a trans woman. Yeah, wildin'.
Fucking retarded.
You seen the video of the dude that said that he was a woman, but he's a dude, and he goes into the fucking females' locker rooms, and like the females are all like feeling uncomfortable because this nigga's in there.
Is that the dude from the gym?
Yeah.
I posted it.
Yeah, that dude, bro.
That shit is insane, bro. I would have been like, yo, my nigga, this shit is crazy, bro.
Shit's nuts.
The nigga was like, the gym owner told me to go to another gym. This is not this one. This is all women, and I felt like targeted. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck how you feel, nigga.
And then we had the one. He was married. He got freaking for rape. He got caught for rape. While in the middle of the trial, he said that he was a woman, so they put him in a woman's prison. Isn't that crazy?
This shit is madness, bro. This shit is madness. At least we know what to do if we ever get locked up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to play the game. You got to say that you identify as a woman.
Basket.
I identify as a woman. Don't put me with the men.
I'm with women. I'll be up in there blazing.
I can't do nothing about this beard. It's part of me.
That's the beginning. Up in there, nigga, I'll be fucking all them bitches that have a belly.
Mad kids in prison.
Man, fucking prison system kids. Niggas have a daycare in that motherfucker.
Yo, seriously.
That shit is fucking goofy, man. That shit is retarded.
It's wildin'.
That shit don't be making no sense. They just fucking said this nigga's deemed fucking that he's healthy enough for another term.
He's barely healthy enough for another week, man.
I'm like, that nigga can't even go up a flight of stairs, bro, without falling and shit. They can't make a coherent fucking sentence.
He's like the same age as Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter just went into hospice care.
That's like, what's his name? Kareem, whatever.
The basketball player?
No, the PR person for Biden. The Haitian chick with the curly
hair. Yeah.
This bitch said that, because Biden is the best communicator, and I was like, get out of here, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like what the fuck is going on in this world?
Yo, it's crazy.
The best communicator. Biden is the best.
That's the dude. He's a communicator. He made a commercial for Trump
yeah.
Crazy.
I'm Trump and I endorse this and I approve this message. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. That nigga said, then in the State of the Union, he was like, and there was a fresh and this, and everybody stood up and started clapping. Kamala Harris was laughing and clapping. I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? You know what that reminds you? Remember back in the day, JJ Fad?
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And I was like, what? That was it.
Some fake ass shit.
I was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, that was it. I was like, yo, son. Niggas done pull the wool over our eyes.
They sure did, man. People really falling for it. They are really falling for it.
This is a perfect example of that shit. Like, this dude is like, I'm just like, yo, this shit is insane. This nigga's...
We about to be in World War III, son.
Yeah, that shit's very prevalent.
Yeah, man. We're going to feel it and it's going to be the type of shit that everybody's going to feel it. We're going to feel it here on this side. So, get ready.
And on that note, there's a new virus
Oh yeah, the Moberg virus, man, and is 88% freaking Marburg, man. Marburg.
Marburg virus.
Marburg virus.
88% fucking fatality rate.
Fatality.
That shit's already in Ecuador. So motherfuckers is fucking dying out there off this shit. This shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's another a fruit bat virus. So it's another bat virus. So it's, it's a fucking another COVID variation.
Well, the thing is about bats, man. They stay in caves and they take like where they're shitting all over the place. So they get like these diseases and shit. So it's like crazy.
There's that shit in DR. There's nothing but bats in DR. And there's caves in DR. And nobody got COVID and none of that shit in DR. It's these niggas fucking around, like bioengineering these shits to create all these fucking viruses, bro.
They legit want to fucking weed down the population.
Oh,
man.
no, that's for sure. I mean, like, look at the shit that they did. They burnt these chemicals where the shit's in the fucking air, it's fucking people up. The fishes are fucking popping up out of the water, dying.
Yeah.
Bro, you're fucking the ecosystem up. Like, we're not going to have any fucking fishes in the fucking sea soon.
No,
we already had the fucking, the chemical shit that happened in Japan, the nuclear reactor that blew up. There's still fishes that are fucking glow in the dark.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we got that shit already in our waters. Like, that's why niggas stopped eating tuna. Because a lot of the tuna was coming high in radioactivity.
Yeah.
So now we got this shit, and now we got these fucking clowns burning shit up in the air. Nigga, I think it was Kentucky.
Yeah.
The news, Kentucky. Nigga, you could see this big black fucking cloud coming over it. We gonna be getting that shit too.
Yo, so are we already under attack? Are we already under war? And they
Hell
just
yeah.
like they just not
It's
like
a silent war.
It's like they
It's
just
silent
doing
war.
shit. It's like when you got beef with somebody and they're not like in your face, but they fucking up your car.
Yeah. Blackballing. They blackballing.
They blackballing. Like they doing little shit to fuck
don't
you.
sign this nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, me and that nigga got a problem. Don't sign him. Like,
Yeah.
50 did Ja Rule.
Facts, yeah, we on some shit like that, bro. Like it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's an all-out attack, bro. The niggas are attacking the food sources. They're burning fucking chicken farms. Another fucking train derailment.
It's a genocide, bro.
The air's contaminated. The water's contaminated.
It's a genocide, bro. It's a straight
The
genocide.
food that you could buy is all fucked up. It got all kind of chemicals and shit in it that's not good for you. The water's fucked up. The shit that you take a bath in, that you brush your teeth in, is all contaminated. The food is all fucking GMO'd out.
It's a fact,
The
bro.
money's all fucked up. The economy's all fucked up. The housing market is high, so everything is like you pay more money for a house than you would normally pay because they're trying to eliminate motherfuckers. Financial means. So
Yeah, man.
it's a trickle down, bro. Like this guy's just destroying the country in a fucking.
He's a hatchet man. He's a
in a
hatchet.
short amount of time.
He's a hatchet man, bro. Bring Trump back.
That nigga's a fucking clown.
He is a clown. And like you don't know when. Honestly, it's not like who's gonna set it off. It's gonna be like the people. You know who it's gonna be. Who's gonna set it off? Oh, it's gonna be dudes in the country. Some fucking like them dudes that held the ranch down. Those are those are the realest dudes, man. They'll do shit like that, you know.
All these people that are in the inner cities, they're not.
They suckers.
They're not gonna do nothing.
They only good for
All these
killing.
dudes that be talking that they do this and they make moves and all, they're not gonna do nothing. These niggas are all fucking cupcakes.
They only good for killing each other.
Yeah. the niggas
Speaking
are
of which,
fucking
you seen the
cupcakes.
shit with Charleston White going at Jay Prince at the Jay Prince, talking hella shit,
Yeah.
man. Charleston White is
But he's real with it.
he is
Everything
real.
he's saying was real.
Yeah, but
That's like Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell's the other nigga that he got a thing. That nigga was talking about that shit too. And I don't really fuck with that dude. I think that nigga's kind of like
it's like an agent or some shit.
Yeah,
Niggas once in a
he's-
while. He
yeah.
plays both sides,
yeah,
man.
he be in the fucking like he be in the cut like you know
Like
what I'm
dark
saying?
corners
Like,
and
nigga
shit.
doing friends, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga don't leave his
fucking
house.
mad shit about
You
my
don't.
niggas.
You don't leave
I was
his
the
house.
first one that said this about Jay Prince, but nigga, you don't come out of the fucking house, nigga.
No,
You're like Tigger, nigga.
Yeah.
In the basement. You know what I'm saying? You don't come out the fucking basement, nigga.
Nah,
I never seen you nowhere.
The only real shit that Hassan did it was when he fucking exposed Whack 100 for that one shit.
Yeah.
That shit for the Nipsey shit. That was like the but ever since then that dude been died down.
You know what I'm saying?
Hassan Campbell.
It's like, yo, man. It's like a lot of goofy niggas.
Yeah.
And listen to shit. All these niggas are just trying to make a name for themselves.
It's a
Which I
fact.
get it. I mean, niggas trying to make money. They trying to get as much money as they can before shit gets, shut down. Because all that shit's gonna fucking get shut down.
Everything.
They're
Everything.
all this monetary shit, this YouTube shit, all this shit's about to get deaded. Like Walmart is closing all these stores.
Turn them to FEMA camps,
Yeah,
right?
all these stores, and if you analyze, it's bugged out because all these stores, what they're trying to transition to is like an Amazon type network.
Everything online.
Everything online because they're trying to keep niggas indoors. They're doing some shit too where the metaverse is already finalizing. So they got the shit called Shibarium.
Shibarium, that's gonna be the money on the metaverse.
It's gonna be it's like a metaverse, but owned by Shibarium.
Okay.
By Shiba Inu.
Okay.
So that's coming out next week.
Yo, can you imagine when cause I'm not gonna fuck with that metaverse shit. So there's only gonna be like a certain amount of people that don't fuck with it, and everybody else is just gonna be fucking plugged in doing this shit.
The thing is, you're gonna have to fuck with it because it's gonna be something that's gonna be fully like nigga. That's not gonna be
integrated.
So the only way to hop into the shit, the way to hop into that shit is hop in and try to find the way to make money off of it.
Yeah.
Where you could already have a head up on the game before everybody else gets on it. Because if you want a nigga to be like, yo, I'm not fucking with this shit, and then at the end you hop in, then you got to figure out how to make money out of that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's a given, bro. AI is in full effect.
Yeah, I just feel like there's gonna be two tandem systems going on, man. There's just gonna be people that ain't gonna fuck with it.
There's gonna be, but like look this virus, right?
Yeah.
This is just a precursor of what's coming.
Right.
So you got a virus. They got an 88% fatality rate.
Yep.
Meaning you got 12% survival rate. It's not really good rates.
Yeah.
It's not a good odds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the niggas be like, yo, you go outside, you're gonna die.
Yeah. You believe that shit though?
I mean,
I don't believe it.
listen, I believe it.
I'm a hard-headed nigga though.
You know what it is? I believe it because they're fucking with this shit. They're engineering it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they're gonna be outside.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be outside.
I think you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a situation where you're gonna have to be a person of power, power to go outside. Like because you're not gonna get it if you're outside because everybody else is locked the fuck up.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? You ever seen what the fuck?
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how they had the people with power had these bitches that would come into the house and do their thing, and then they would smash these bitches.
Yeah.
And with them and shit. And these bitches just all like they couldn't do nothing. They just had to fucking mingle around with these fucking goofy ass outfits.
Yeah.
Like they was Amish. All right. Who were the people that were out and about freely?
You know what? I didn't even peep that show.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, that show, what happens is they grab these women and they put them into this village, like a town, like a city or whatever. And these women, all they did was work at a house with powerful people's houses.
Right.
They took care of the kids. They fucking thing. If the husband was a freak, he blaze it. Some niggas even did orgies with the wife and the bitch or whatever. Boom.
Yeah.
The bitch got out of line. They got red. They killed her. The only people that were free to roam were the people that were politicians, judges, people of power.
Right.
Everything they put on TV is put out there to introduce you to something, to get you used to seeing something.
Yeah.
To normalize you to new things. You got a virus. When the virus started, they was like, yo, let's see if people will if we could control the population, tell them niggas they can't come out.
Yeah.
Everybody had postings. I can't stay home because I can't stay home because I'm a important person, or what the fuck was it called? They had like a word. It was kind of like if you was a nurse, you was a person of
essential person,
essential worker. So that was like, boom, my job. They gave me a paper that I had in my car. That if I got pulled over, I would show that paper and they wouldn't let me go. So they essentially created a curfew system.
Right.
And people followed it. Right? So they already know that's going to work.
Yeah.
Then, boom, jobs, yo, boom. So those who are gonna have jobs, they're gonna have to do this shit remotely.
Right.
People were doing this shit remotely. The kids didn't go to school; they was doing school remotely, right? And everybody fell into place,
Yeah.
right? Now they tell you, boom, this one is even worse than the last one. This one will kill you fucking, once you get it, you're dead.
Yeah.
Now, you know, all these, there's still people running around with masks on.
They are. There's people that are scared.
So now you look at that shit and you be like, yo, boom. So all them niggas is gonna stay the fucking doors.
Right.
So there's gonna be 2 or 3 hard-headed niggas. You, me, and maybe another nigga. Driving around, right?
Because I ain't gonna give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you that much right
They're
now.
gonna be like, yo, what are you doing out here? You're like an easy mark at that point.
Yeah.
They need to eliminate the niggas that are hard-headed. You the only nigga that's out in the streets is the hard-headed niggas.
Yeah.
Boom, yo, we're gonna start locking niggas up if they don't fucking comply. Boom,
Right.
now you lock the fuck up.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
So it's if it's not a joint revolt, like everybody revolts,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep losing our rights.
You don't need everybody. You need there's a certain number that you need. You need a certain
a
number.
large number. You talk about rebelling against a government.
All you need to do is fucking. Well, honestly, like if you get hit with an EMP or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, at that point,
everybody's for themselves.
Everything's all fucked up.
Yeah.
The infrastructure's fucked up.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna happen, man.
So that's a whole different ballgame.
That's probably gonna happen.
So at that point now, we're talking about Mad Max.
Yeah.
Niggas is fighting for gas.
Yeah.
Niggas is fucking shooting each other. Fucking
Starting
food,
from there
toilet
on.
paper, all that shit.
I think we're gonna see all of that shit. Why
Well,
not?
I'm not. It is what it is at this point. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not even worried about it no more.
Yeah.
No. I worry for my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to, yo, boom, come in here, go on, let's go. You know what I'm saying, and hold it down. But as far as like all out war and shit, revolt and shit, like I'm waiting. I'm already ready for it. But I've been on this time since Y2K, bro.
Right.
In Y2K, I thought it was gonna pop off. My boy was tying ropes out his window, so niggas could climb out the window. Nigga had the Kevlar helmets. You know what I'm saying? My nigga had Kevlar helmets and all that shit. Like niggas been waiting for the shit. My whole living room was full of water.
It was ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? So I already been waiting for the shit to pop off. I know it's gonna happen in my lifetime.
Right. It definitely is gonna happen.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it is what it is. But I'm already old, but I already left my life. My biggest fear is my kids because they haven't lived theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So at that point, it's just like, okay, what other options do I have? Like, I mean, is either coward and just die,
Right.
or fight or die fighting.
Nah, you gotta fight. You gotta fight. To me, it's not even a fucking question. You gotta fight, my nigga. It's like
the people that are watching this, they're thinking like, oh, but I was no nigga. Like you don't have no options.
Yo, but like seriously, just get mentally strong. Just we could do it, man. It's not crazy. Like you just gotta fucking be smart. Like the only way to live a life that's worth living is if we're smart enough to have it. We have to be mentally strong enough to fucking not fall for the okie doke, because everything that they're doing is based off of trickery, bro. If you do some critical thinking, you could see, you can navigate to the truth, man. But the problem is that there's too many of us that don't do the critical thinking. The people that do the thinking though are gonna be all right.
The thing is, there's people that don't even know what's going on, bro. That's the biggest problem right there. There's niggas that don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
There's niggas that don't even know any of the shit that we talking about. They don't have a fucking clue that shit's going on.
Yeah. No,
niggas is worrying about buying them fucking red boots. You think what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, niggas is they're not tuned into the right channel.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They worried about fucking the fucking, this nigga fucking got a new dance out and the thing and the music awards and I love Beyonce and this, like, yo, my nigga, like, that nigga's gotta fucking like switch the channel, bro.
Yeah.
See what's
Yeah,
going
I
on
don't
in the
watch.
world.
I don't watch none of that shit, bro.
Like, it's just retarded, bro. Like, these people are
All of that shit is mind control.
totally out of tune, bro. Like, they don't know what the fuck is going on in the world.
All of it is mind control. All of it is mind control, my dude.
It's just like nuts, bro. You got China fucking this TikTok shit fucking people up in the U.S. and in China. You seen the little kids training,
Yeah, the little kid's ready to get it in.
loading up guns,
Yeah.
breaking disarming the guns, cleaning them up, putting them back together, man, quick.
I just know that, like,
We got these little motherfuckers out here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we got a generation of idiots out here, bro. Niggas gonna be bumping into each other running around.
it's a fact.
Like, yo, like niggas ain't on, like niggas is on some other fucking, they on another channel, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world.
Yeah.
Nigga, I be driving around and be like, yo, this shit is unbelievable. Like, the idiots, all the idiots I see, bro. I'm like, this world is like full of idiots, bro.
It's kind of scary. There's a lot of mouth breathers out there for sure.
It's like, yo, like, sometimes I be like, man, maybe it's good that a lot of these motherfuckers will die, yo. It's like, if you're that fucking stupid, then you shouldn't be here, bro.
Darwinism, right? Darwinism.
Yeah, it's like, man,
survival of the fit.
Yeah, niggas is dumb out here, man. I be seeing some dumb ass shit.
Listen, I was on Thayer Street the other day, and I seen like 50, like it was like must have been like 50 Chinese dudes, 50 Chinese people mixed. It was like men and women. These are college age kids. And they were fucking walking up and down Thayer Street. And this is different, bro. This is like, they were walking them down like, you know, remember how you used to fucking walk when you was in kindergarten? And they used to go on a field trip?
The fucking partner, the buddy system?
Yeah, they was walking like that, but these was like college kids, bro. On Thayer Street. Maybe they were high school kids that came from fucking on a foreign exchange on a field trip over here, but they look old. They look old, my G, and they going up and down like Brown. They're going up and down Thayer Street, like making sure they don't get snatched up by anybody. And it's like, yo, they are different, man. These people, they are on a whole different wave than what we are on, man.
You know what? I be driving, and I be watching these fucking people.
Yep.
Like, I just be driving around and just like watching motherfuckers.
Right.
You ever seen those toys before? The niggas had the shit, you wind them, and the niggas
Yeah.
bump into shit, and then they move around and go. That's how niggas walk around these streets, bro. Like, I seen some chick with this big ass shit in her nose, like a big ass like fucking loop, like a hoop in her nose, with colorful hair. And then the bitch had like pantyhose with rips on it and shit and chains and shit. And I just look at this bitch. Then she's running across the street to meet up with another chick that look mad weird.
Yeah.
These are the people that are for all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, we have a ecosystem of these people. Bitches that are overweight, unhealthy, that are gay. They're not even gay. They don't know what the fuck they are. They're fucking non-binary, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
that
whatever
is.
the fuck it is. Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I be watching shit. I'm like, yo, like these are the people that are controlling the planet right now, bro. These fucking weirdos.
Yeah. Some wild shit.
I drive around. I get people. I'm like, yo, go ahead, like go, and the motherfuckers will stand there looking at you. I'm like, go, nigga. What the fuck is you waiting for, bro? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro?
Yeah.
Like, it's like idiot world, bro.
It is idiot world.
It's like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on in this planet, bro? It's like niggas don't got no common sense.
It ain't the planet. It's just here, bro. You go to another country. You go to other countries. They not.
Like, I honestly think, bro, we in a different dimension. Like we was talking, bro.
Yeah, we are. We definitely on a different dimension. This shit is bugged out, bro. We in the magic mirror dimension.
All the shit that everything. None of the shit that exists anymore. Everything's different. You got fucking people telling you that the shit that you've seen before it wasn't the right thing. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, this shit is retarded, man.
It is retarded. It's wild, man. We living in some wild shit, but Leo, critical thinking is what's missing, man. Just just strengthen your mind, bro.
Yeah, niggas ain't straight.
Just strengthening this shit. We'll be all right. And if you don't, it's on you, because I tell you what, whoever is doing that is gonna fucking win.
There's a lot of people out here.
Is gonna win.
Ain't fucking straightening. They ain't doing nothing. Niggas, it's like, I see it every day, bro. I see it every day. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. The shit that you see. Like, I got one of my clients and the mother and shit. The mother's she's a Democrat. And I've been kind of like...
You trying to poison her mind?
No. She's biting, though.
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm like, Trump might have been, rude with the mouth, but there was no war during that dude, and niggas was food was fucking readily available.
Exactly.
And none of this shit was going on. We didn't have no chemical situations. And then, like, earlier today, some dude posted some shit. He was like, everybody talks bad about Biden, but Biden is bringing the economy back after COVID. I said, yo, the economy got fucked up because of the Democrats. Because y'all niggas started pushing all this closed down shit. Trump wanted everything open, wanted everything like normal, open. You could wear your mask, but all the businesses stay open. People lost their livelihoods because of Democrats. The reason we got the fucking pandemic, this fake ass pandemic, was because motherfucking Democrats they want to stop people from entering the U.S. from other countries that were already contaminated.
Right.
And people started saying that Trump was a fucking bigot because he wasn't letting people from China or from Italy and all these other countries that were already infected to come into the U.S. so it wouldn't get over here. And y'all niggas made a big issue with it and allowed the people to come in, and now everybody got fucked up over it.
It's a fact.
Like, people have
they got short-term memory,
yeah,
bro. They don't remember shit.
Like,
yeah.
Niggas is Dory out here. Like, niggas got Dory syndrome and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you forgot all that shit?
They did. They did forget all that shit.
This nigga took office. He fucking departed. He took the soldiers out of fucking Afghanistan, all retarded.
Yeah.
Niggas was hanging off fucking planes. Like, mad goofy. Left the niggas with mad fucking ammunition and vehicles and helicopters and shit.
It's horrible, nigga.
Like, just like a clown show, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then now you got this shit, this train derailment. You got the border. You got niggas bringing in fucking fentanyl fucking through the borders. Niggas overdosing left and right.
Yeah. Shit's wild, bro. Shit is wild.
This shit is like a free-for-all over here. That's what's going on. This shit is like, yo, you want to fucking get away with something, just go to America. Just do anything over there.
Just go to America, the land of the fucking dummies.
Yeah, shit is crazy, bro.
Hey.
I'm disgusted.
Hey. Just strengthen this, man. It'll be all right. Keep this shit strong. You'll be all right.
Shit crazy.
On that note, till next time.